Summer is my favorite season ever, mainly because I live in Iowa. For anyone outside of the US, Iowa is probably the most boring state in the entire country. It's just cornfields and Des Moines. That's pretty much it. And through the winter, it's even more depressing. So when summer hits, it's amazing. We're not like other states that deal with boiling hot summers throughout the season. We do get those days where it's disgustingly hot, but for the most part, it's nice and a comfortable temperature. Also, being from Iowa, I am a huge fisher. And if you can't find me, just look at any lake nearby. I'm most likely there. So, as stated, being a big fisher, and it being a good day today, I decided to go out fishing. It was around 7 p.m., which didn't bother me. Night fishing is always fun, and I had my brother Mike with me as well. We made the kind of long drive, and by the time we got there, it was sunset. But the night was perfect. The temp was around 75, crickets were out, my buddy, and a cooler full of ice-cold beer. We set up a tent nearby, just in case we got too drunk as well. We didn't plan on getting shit-faced, but I was with Mike, so it was almost a guarantee. To paint the small picture, the lake was quite secluded. A trail about a quarter-mile long would lead you to the lake that had a very small beach. I've been to this spot numerous times in my life and have never seen anyone or anything that would lead me to believe other people have been there before. So, we figured it wouldn't be a big deal if we just slept there for the night. After setting up the tent, it got around 9 o'clock, so the sun was nearly set. 6 beers later, we gave up on fishing. Part of it was we weren't really getting any bites, and the other part was the buzz. So, we just kinda enjoyed our company in the wilderness, sipping beer. It was completely dark at this point, like barely can see your hand in front of your face dark. To city folk, it probably seems insane to be out in the woods like this, but us Iowa boys, it's relaxing. Keep in mind that we couldn't see much at all, so when we heard a splashing sound off in the distance in the lake, we didn't see anything, just the sounds. We write it off as some critter and cracked another cold one. Maybe another 5 minutes goes by and we hear splashing again. I didn't think anything of it, but Mike said he was feeling kinda creeped out. He told me it felt like someone was watching us, and I admit, after hearing that, I was creeped out as well. But I convinced him it was just another critter and to just relax. We didn't hear the splashing for a little bit while, and actually forgot about it and just got back to having a good time. But, like most stories, this doesn't end there, because the splashing sound got closer. Like maybe 10 feet away closer. Mike insisted that we leave, and while part of me didn't want to, another part of me figured if we didn't, then he would have been an anxious mess and there'd be no fun anymore. So, I agreed, but he didn't just mean to the tent. He wanted to leave the entire area. I tried and tried to talk him into staying, but he insisted that we leave. Bummed out, we start to pack up. But when I turn the flashlight on though, Mike let out a blood-curdling scream. When I went and looked where he was looking, which was out into the lake, I saw what he was screaming about. There was a person with just their eyes above the water, just staring at us. I couldn't tell if it was male or female because I was literally frozen with fear. I don't know how, but me and Mike ran faster than the speed of sound back to his car, leaving everything behind and getting the fuck out of there. On the way back, we tried to figure out who or what that was, but couldn't come up with anything. We didn't tell anyone that we were going out there, and like I said, the lake was quite secluded, so the thought of it being someone we knew or a local playing a joke on us was out of the question. Another thing that didn't add up was how silent that thing moved. At random points, we would hear splashing, but for the most part it was silent. And how did they only show their eyes? I haven't been to that spot since, and I don't think I can ever go back. If anyone knows what or who it could be, please let me know, because I still get nightmares from that.